BB851, turn right heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
As we know, around the world, airlines are parking up their aircraft due to the global pandemic and their mass drop-off in travel demand. For Lufthansa, they've grounded countless aircraft within their fleet over recent months and are continuing to do so following new adjustments to their schedules over the winter time within the group. However, in one of the most interesting stories covered here on the channel to date, 6 Boeing 747s are currently trapped at a small airport in the Netherlands. These 6 Boeing 747s arrived into Twente Airport many months ago, when they were grounded with the airline, and their future within the airline's operations were also put on hold subsequently. Now though, they're stuck. Essentially, yes, you've heard me correctly, the 6 Boeing 747s, even if Lufthansa wanted them to return to service, are not permitted to leave the airport and are therefore stuck. The airline is planning on scrapping and therefore retiring these 6 747s. However, they are wishing to do so elsewhere, and by doing that, it means that these aircraft will be leaving the airport it was originally parked at for long-term storage. This is a decision which, as you could imagine, could cause some controversy when focusing specifically on the airport these 747s are actually parked at. However, reported first by the website Tubantia, you can find a link to them in the sources area of the description, the airport does indeed respect the decision that Lufthansa has made to move the 747s. The problem is the Netherlands Human Environment Transport Inspectorate has issued an interim permit change. It means that these Boeing 747s are allowed to land at the airport, but they simply cannot take off. A very odd permit change, and one that has bamboozled lots of people within the aviation industry, from aviation enthusiasts to more. The very same Human Environment and Transport Inspectorate discussed the situation with the Boeing aircraft that are now trapped at the airport, saying the following to hopefully help with the clarity surrounding the situation. Twente Airport simply does not have the correct safety certificate. Larger aircraft such as Boeing can land at Twente, but only for dismantling. The airport infrastructure is not suitable for taking off larger and heavier aircraft. This can pose security risks. The flight procedures before departure have also not yet been approved. What are your thoughts on what has unfolded and what's to come? It's quite a unique and interesting situation, so feel free to drop your comments below. And as always, thank you very much for your continued support. Stay safe and take care.